I do think that, like I said, having, like, for example, the pre and post workout, having even just like 5 to 10 grams of fat. Yeah, but I guess my thing is just not avoiding, like, some people think, oh my gosh, you can't have any fat before or after my workout because it's gonna, slow me down, things like that. So they're literally like, I have to have 0 fat in my pre and post workout meal. I think that's a mistake, but having a little bit of fat can go a long way. So yeah, I definitely think that that's a good framework. I think that the biggest thing with having carbs and fats together is that most of that is found in a lot of, highly palatable, highly processed foods. So that is a good framework to have. I mean, if you're talking about whole foods and like having, an avocado with some potatoes and some protein, like, I feel like maybe that's a different scenario, because it is going to be, obviously avocado's a whole food, lots of nutrients, things like that. But you can't overdo it. And those things can be hyper palatable too. So for example, having a sweet potato with peanut butter on it, that sounds weird, but that's actually really good. Oh man, it's really good. So let's keep it less weird. Having a sweet potato with butter on it, right? Butter and salt. I put nut butter on everything. But anyway, so, okay, having a sweet potato with butter and salt is going to be much more satisfying, so to speak, than having just a plain sweet potato or a plain potato, whatever, with nothing on it. So a plain potato or plain sweet potato is just carbs. Nut butter is primarily fat. Or sorry, we're not talking about nut butter. Butter is primarily fat. Same thing. And then salt obviously just makes things taste better. So you're probably going to be much more likely to overeat that potato with the butter, the carbs and the fats together with the salt, than you are just a plain boiled potato. So that's where, even though all those things are technically like more whole foods, that's where you can get into some issues, especially if you're trying to keep your calories in check, keep your hunger in check, things like that, cravings, all that jazz. So